What's up to all my video editors out there in the booth? Today, I'm talking about this game, but I think I'm talking about this game again, not for broadcast, which is another simulation, another man in a chair kind of game, but this one is very, very particular where you are thrust into the shoes of a person that has to all of a sudden go behind the editing booth, and now you're controlling live broadcasts, news broadcasts, variety shows, musicals, name it. You are now editing it. And the way that the game actually plays around with FMV and the choice, you are actually given player agency. So what you choose to play, how you choose to play it, will not only impact the gameplay, but also will impact the story in many ways. And for this reason, this game is very near and dear to me. It's a game that took me through the pandemic. They actually filmed this during the pandemic, so I think it was actually really genius. And now they have DLC that complete the whole saga, and therefore you have a horror DLC. You have a almost Origins kind of DLC where it's a prequel to the events that happened in the main game. And I mean, this game has so much replayability. I've been replaying this game so many times, trying to get to the many endings, trying to go through the many path that you can take throughout this game. Like I mentioned before, it is a simulation game, and therefore you are simulating being an editor. And so you have a live broadcast. You also have a almost like a 5-second delay, right, from the live broadcast to the broadcast that's going on. And as things are unfolding, you do have that player agency. But then when those segments are done, you then have other segments where you are just a family man and you have to take care of your son, your daughter, and your partner, and also your mom, right? And there's a lot of choice through that, things that happen throughout your day at the broadcast channel. What you do decide to broadcast, how you decide to play will then in turn affect everything that's happening with the family as well, that family dynamic. And there's so many ways that this can go. You can also decide to back certain companies. And so you can decide to have, let's say, a cosmetic company. You want them to do well. So you want to make sure you put their ads last when you can get as many viewers as possible after the show has ended, or try to put it in the middle where you think there's going to be a high viewer retention. It's up to you how you want to play this. But every time I try to play this game, something different happened, something that I was not expecting. I didn't know that it was so many variables in this game, which makes it so much more interesting than most simulation games of the type. Because this one is not only about the story, not only about the simulation, it takes it another, to another level. The gameplay itself is very involved, meaning that instead of clicking left or right where you would do normally in games like that, you really have to be involved within what's going on. You are very engaged. There's no real time to be able to, you'd have a little bit of downtime, but not a lot. And therefore, it makes it very different from most of the simulation games where normally you see yourself more sitting back and thinking, planning ahead, and trying to like be all patient and smooth about it. And this one, you're trying to work quick, you're trying to think quick, you try to keep viewers in mind, you're trying to make sure that you follow TV protocol as we do see them on TV. So you want to make sure that you are focusing on the person that is talking. You want to make sure you get great reaction shots. You want to make sure that you get the sweep shot, right, where you can see everything, and you want to make sure that you put all of that in a very coherent manner, but only if that's what you want to do. Not doing so, not having a great broadcast, is also a very viable way to play the game, because you will see different things if you take that option. So for this reason, I'm always going to be championing this game. I need another one. They provided us with so many DLCs, and I'm very, very happy for those. I played most of the DLC. I haven't played all of them, but that's definitely one of the games that I've been playing over the break. I, once again, urge that people check it out, give it a try when it's on sale on Steam or right now. It's never too expensive. It's not a $90 games, bruh. But it will give you as much entertainment as a $90 game because of the replayability. And for this reason, I champion this one. It has a dynamite seal of quality. Ding ding. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with this one over the Christmas break. I'm still having fun with this one, and I will continue to have fun with this one. Thank you very much for providing us with this game. As we say, where I come from, have a good one.